What's up everybody, Chris here from Bull Canyon Outdoors and GearAmerica, and today I'm in the BCO garage with GearAmerica 2, or the BCO Adventure Jeep, and we are going to be installing the EVC Throttle Controller from Ultimate9. Now Ultimate9 actually started about a decade ago in Australia making these throttle controllers, and they're all over the world, from Australia to Dubai, United States, they're everywhere. And what it does is it actually has 4 different driving modes, from standard factory mode to an adaptable mode to an economy mode, and then of course ultimate mode. And what it does is it actually plugs into the plug-and-play system of your throttle in your vehicle, in this case the 2014 Wrangler Rubicon with the 3.6, and it allows you to make your throttle response either more sharp or more dull depending on your driving. So you can actually set it in economy mode and make it so when you mash the gas pedal down, it has a real slow increase in acceleration. So when you're crawling in 4 low, it's an excellent setting. Or you can take all of the pedal lag out of most electronically controlled 4x4 throttles by switching it into ultimate mode and getting a really super sharp throttle response. So that's what we're after. We're gonna check it out. We're gonna see if we can make this perform better on the highway, better driving up the hills heading to northern Arizona or all over the western United States, and also see how it performs in that economy mode for rock crawling and just being able to have that really tight control over what the throttle's doing in off-road situations. Let's dig into this. This is the EVC Throttle Controller from Ultimate9, going in the 2014 Wrangler Rubicon with the 3.6. So come on, let's take a look and see what's in the box and get this thing installed. Let's take a look and see what's inside the box, and we'll go through a step-by-step installation of how to put this in a 2007 to 2018 JK or JKU. Let's pop open the EVC Throttle Controller box, and obviously we've got the throttle controller here, nice little foam protection here, so we're going to pull that out, and then we're just going to gently pull this out. Underneath it, we've got surface wipes. This wiring here is actually the module that plugs into the gas pedal. And you'll notice it has, bear with me, I'm one-handed here, a male and female end here, because it's going to plug into the top of the gas pedal and then into the controller itself. Underneath that, we've got a couple of zip ties to make things easy. We've got Ultimate9 EVC decal and the quick start guide. What we're going to do first is we're going to add a little step from previous installs that I've seen. I'm going to pull off this panel here. You can see I've got a couple of light switches on there, no problem. Those are easy to navigate through. And behind it is a metal plate, which comes off with 2 10mm bolts. So let's get that off. All right, so to remove this panel here, it actually just has 2 pop-in clips. I try to be gentle with it, but you know, just give it a pop, and then it kind of hinges down from the top. And I'm just going to let this hang right like this because I've got the switch for the underglow and the switch for the aero lids light plugged in right there. Next up, take your 10mm socket. We're going to pop off these 2 bolts real easy, and this is going to give us access to everything underneath the dash, including that gas pedal. Now it is still going to be kind of a tight squeeze, but this is going to give us a lot better visibility to install the throttle controller. This guy just pops out, and there we go. I'll pull the camera around to show you what we're working with. So this is the gas pedal controller right here. So straight down from here is the gas pedal itself. Now, instead of pulling a cable like an old-fashioned carburetor or an older vehicle, this one just moves a little actuator and is controlled by computer. It's a drive-by-wire setup. So we need to unplug this plug right up here on top, and we'll plug the new one in. Now that the plug on the top of the gas pedal is removed, we plug this end directly onto the top of the gas pedal, this into the factory harness, and then of course this plug here goes to the control box. Once you've got the 2 plugs plugged in up on top of the gas pedal, then it's time to route this wire to go to the control box. With the throttle controller secured to the top of the gas pedal, we're going to route the control box wire now. So I've opted to put it right here, right between the 4-wheel drive shifter and the e-brake handle. It's nice and out of the way and it's visible. A lot of people run it up on the dash where I can't see it because of the steering wheel, things like that. So what I'm going to do is we're going to really cleanly run this wire here. We're going to go under the carpet, under the console, right up here, and we'll plug the box in. All right, so we're all plugged into the gas pedal. The wires run underneath the carpet beside the console here. And the last step is to clean up this little spot, and we're going to get the EVC mounted right here. All right, as you can see, my Jeep is completely filthy, but I'm mounting it right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean it with some alcohol and a microfiber cloth, and then I'll clean it with the supplied cleaning cloth from Ultimate9. All right. Now the Jeep interior does have this kind of a knurled finish in it, and a lot of times a 3M tape won't stick real well to it. That's another reason for putting it down here. If it does ever come off, it's just going to slide down to this little pocket. I'm not going to have to worry about it dropping off the dashboard, getting in the way of my feet, or anything like that. Now I'm going to take the supplied cleaning cloth that they have. This is an iDrive surface wipe. And it's really interesting. There's directions on this. Wipe surface in one direction, then turn over and wipe surface again in one direction. So they don't want you to rub any dirt into it or anything like that. All right, we'll let that dry and we'll get it mounted. Go right there. Let me check it with the e-brake handle down just to be sure. And put it about right there and be good to go. Right where I want it. And now we can try it out. All right, so we're going to set it for the proper transmission. All right, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to push the mode button and hold it. And it puts you into transmission setup mode. Now it would be a 0-0 for a manual transmission, but I'm an automatic, so 8-8 is exactly where we want to be. Now we can go over to mode again. So we've got economy mode, and if you go over to set, you can change that through the 10 positions. You've got ultimate mode, same thing, you go through 10 positions there. And then you've got automatic control mode. So what sets the EVC apart from other throttle controllers is the automatic mode actually chooses what throttle responses to use based on the amount of pedal pressure that you put on it. So this is almost a learning curve setup. It looks at the way you drive and adjusts accordingly. So we've got normal mode here, which is just what it is right out of the factory. Economy, ultimate, and automatic. All right, now that we've got the Ultimate9 throttle controller installed, the last step is to take it for a spin. That's coming up in the next video. So we're going to run through all 4 modes and all 10 settings in each mode, just to really get a feel for how that throttle controller adjusts the sharpness of the throttle for the Jeep. So stay tuned and do me a favor, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and ring that bell. That way you'll be the first to know when a new video comes out, whether we're doing an install, a gear review, an off-road adventure, all kinds of fun stuff is coming. So for Ultimate9, GearAmerica, and Bold Canyon Outdoors, this is Chris signing off. Happy trails, everybody.